Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Happy to speak to you too. How is your husband?
Oh, we're just so pleased. Ken is recovering well from surgery, which happened on Friday. He is recovering as well as the doctors had hoped. And so we're very happy about that.
I see. So he went through the surgery on Friday.
Indeed.
Is he still in the hospital, discharged to the house? What exactly is happening?
Yes, he is. He is discharged close enough to the hospital to go in if there is any difficulty. These days, they don't like you to be on admission for too long because, you can get an infection. So you're discharged close by, and then you go in as the doctors call you in.
So the assumption will be that he is with his family now in the States, in the state of Minnesota in the U.S.
Yes, very close to the hospital campus. So he's doing well.
Now, please confirm for us what hospital this is, because he's also been a subject of controversy, whether or not he's even in the United States of America, whether he's in South Africa. The OSP says he's casting his net wide, which presupposes that your husband could be anywhere. Confirm for us where exactly he is.
It just surprises me that the OSP can say that, because we have kept him informed all of this time since January to the two chiefs of staff, the former chief of staff and the current chief, officially, even before the OSP invited Ken to his office. These two officers were told where Ken was in the United States of America at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota.
So that's where he is.
Sorry.
So that's where he is, contrary to earlier claims that his whereabouts is unknown.
Yeah, I have no idea why it would have come out like that.
Okay. Is it going to be one surgery, or this is a one of many that he's supposed to undergo? Is this the only surgery he's supposed to undergo?
Oh yes, as far as we know, for now, this is it.
Have the doctors said what the timeline for recovery would be?
Yes. There is observation for the next 3 months to make sure that he's okay. And then after 3 months, the doctors can discharge us if everything has gone well. But, that really depends on what the doctors say.
So give or take, how long before he recovers fully, according to what the doctors have said? 3 months initially, and then what happens next?
Hopefully he would have recovered. I want my husband recovered.
I'm asking this because the next question would be, when would he be ready for the Office of Special Prosecutor?
He is ready to talk to the special prosecutor so that the special prosecutor can continue with his investigations.
But he's ready to talk by video link.
He has always said, first of all, he said, you can ask my lawyers whatever questions you want to ask, and I will respond through my lawyers. And then secondly, he has said, but if you would rather talk to me, please, let's do the videos. Because those are allowed by law. So that's Kenneth is ready. He has always, this is one of his favorite verses. The Lord did not give us a spirit of timidity, but of courage, love, and self-discipline. And he has always been ready to talk about his work.
I see. Now, he is ready to talk to the special prosecutor via video link. I'm asking about a face-to-face meeting, which the OSP is insisting on. When do you estimate he can do that in the jurisdiction or territory of Ghana?
I don't know. I'm hoping that he gets well. And as soon as he does get well, at the appropriate time, he will come. I have no doubt about that.
Does he have to recover in the U.S. or he can come home to Ghana and recover?
Oh, I think we will wait for him to recover. It's a 10-hour journey, and maybe you can ask anyone who's gone through a radical prostatectomy.
So the thing you would advise and you would hope for as a family is that he remains there and recovers before he embarks on any journey to Ghana.
Yes, I think it's something every family member would want for their loved one.
I see, but he's in good health. Did you speak with him? Are you there with him or you're here? Did you speak with him? How is he doing in terms of health? How is he feeling? What is he saying?
He's doing well. He's doing well. We're focusing on recovery. I think all of the in the media at home, we will have to wait till he recovers enough to talk about it.
I see. Now, he is on an Interpol Red Notice, which means that someone could bundle him up and put him on a plane and bring him to Ghana based on agreements that have been reached, based on the fact that he's a wanted man, a man who, according to the OSP, is a fugitive of justice. He is currently recovering, as you say, on the campus of the hospital. If he's picked up there and brought home here, or at least if he's arrested, what would that mean? What would be the consequence of arresting him?
I think that that's going to happen when the man has just come out of surgery. I would hope that that is not something that happens when a man has been through surgery. So we're just taking it a day at a time, not looking at these legal issues, just, taking care of the man's health. He needs to live. He needs to live. And when he is able to, he will come to address these issues. As you know, some of these issues were addressed by him publicly during the censure. He has never shied away from talking about his work.
No.
So we get to concentrate on getting him well. And we are very pleased with what the Mayo Clinic has done. So far, he is recovering very well.
Good. What do you personally think and feel about the press conference by the special prosecutor and the statements that he has made?
He has had 2 press conferences, and I have been amazed that he would choose to do that. I am the wife of a man of integrity, and we have dealt with the special prosecutor with integrity. And I've been just completely surprised by his press conferences. I don't know that this is the way my Ghana works. I've lived in Ghana all my life. I've seen prosecutors, and this is not the way prosecutors work. And so I am upset about it. And I don't mind telling you how upset I am about it. How upset I am with what he's done. It's unacceptable. So I just want to thank the people of Ghana who have stood with us in this matter, who prayed with us, particularly the pastors, the very prominent pastors who have just settled our family, stood by us and with us. And that's I just want to thank people for that. I know that this too shall pass.
Is there any personal issue aside what is happening in the public domain between your husband and the special prosecutor?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, we're just as surprised as you who's asking this question.
I'm asking this because the last family statement suggested there was some vendetta, and vendetta could come from a personal place, and that's why I'm asking the question that I'm asking.
I think it's because we just understand what's going on that we would think that. We just don't know.
What do you say to people who say Ken has simply run away from the country, is evading justice, and that this issue of a surgery, which is what the SP had suggested earlier, was a story just meant to avoid coming to be accountable to the people that he once served? What will be your response to that?
He has always been accountable. So if you go back to the censure, you can look at or listen to the nation about the charges that were brought against him. Parliament is a very high level conversation. So you can see that he didn't shy away from the issues that were brought against him. Some of these issues have gone to Shraj. Shraj has written that he is tangential to these cases. And so he has never shied away from, he's never shied away from these issues, even ECOWAS High Court. So I don't know. I think, there's a double jeopardy going on with all of that, and I don't want to address the legal issues. Our lawyers have been just amazing with that, and we thank them for standing by us. I don't want to go into legal issues, but we are talking about post-surgery. We want people to know that he's doing well. It's not a sham. It's not a sham, and it's real for us. So we're just thanking people for understanding that.
Your husband, prior to 2017, was a private businessman. Then in 2017, his cousin became president and he became Minister for Finance. With hindsight now, would you say you regret your husband's entry into mainstream politics and, for that matter, being in government?
Oh, why would I regret my husband doing public service? He did public service because he wanted to work for his nation also. I wouldn't regret it. I regret the outcome of people hitting on him and accusing him of things he hasn't done. That I regret. But no, I think he did his best. You know what happened in the first term of President Akufo-Addo, and that was very good, and things didn't work so well in the second term, but I think the history will him kindly.
The things that didn't work in the second term, and a lot of the things that haven't worked with the economy, have been blamed on him. For the first time, we saw politicians gang up against their own in the same political party. Members of parliament saying they want the minister of the party they belong to resign. He did not, and there was a lot of push. Eventually, he left. Would you say he should have left after the first term, or you're okay with what you saw transpire in the second term of the Akufo-Addo administration? And also on the economy.
One of these days we can sit and have a long conversation about this. But right now, I think we're just concentrating on getting Ken well. We're just letting people know that he's getting better. So please, pen me in your diary one time when we can have this conversation, and I'll let you know what I think.
I'll be happy to do that. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and we wish him a speedy recovery. Do extend our regards to him.
Great. Thank you so much for this time.
That's Professor Angela Ofori-Atta. She's the wife of Ken Ofori-Atta speaking to us. This is Eyewitness News.